with another video. Check it out. It's UFO Conspiracy Sundays. So the last few episodes we've been talking about got a little frog in my throat. We've been talking about UFOs. UFOs. And I think we're going to change it up. Not tonight. Next week we're going to have a different topic. But tonight is special, America. The thing is, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of the Phoenix Lights. Now, this is one of the most interesting cases that happened back in the late 90s, particularly 1997 in Arizona. So what's the story behind this? Well, basically, there was a huge set of lights that started popping up in the sky over Arizona, particularly Phoenix, and people were outside watching this thing. So before I go on, you might want to pause this video right now, and what I want you to do is go to Google, search, and type in the Phoenix Lights and look for the video, or just go to YouTube and type in Phoenix Lights. It's a whole lot of videos, but pretty much you will see the lights that were in the skies. Now you tell me, America, when you see that video, tell me, what are those lights? Because the military tried to say they were flares. Flares make smoke, they go up and burn down, and you'll see the trail of smoke. This was not smoke. These were lights that were floating in the air. Not only were they lights, but they lit up to make a shape, almost like a V shape in the sky. This was a flying object, people, or we weren't supposed to see it. So the evidence. Let me read. America. UFO researchers and writers today are tantalized by the increasing reports of alien abductions, possible photographs of alien beings, physical trace cases, and implant removals. Yeah, implant removals. There are cases, people, that, you know, America, there have been people that have been abducted and they've been surgically implanted with some sort of device. It's like, sometimes it's like, looks like glass, plastic. It's implanted in these people. Why would they implant something like that in them? So they can track them down, so they know where you are. So if they need to find you, they can find you. But who is they? When I say they, I'm talking about the aliens that control these intelligently flying machines, aka UFOs. In a way, we have become spoiled, expecting the sensational. This desire for ultimate proof has caused us to overlook the seemingly mundane, everyday reports of night lights. There used to be times where people would go out to Nevada, Area 51, and they would park a few miles outside of the base. And I think it was on Wednesday nights. People would go out there and they would see these flying lights doing all this crazy stuff in the air. They would go here, stop, go there, boom, 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 over there. Area 51. But now if they catch you out there, they can shoot with impunity. Because you're on private property. You're on government property. A lot of those things that you see are extraterrestrial vehicles that we've re-engineered. Crash ships. We've re-engineered them, and we have our pilots flying them. There's still some science behind these machines that we're still unsure of. The technology is so advanced, and when they say advanced, you know what that means, America? Whenever you hear somebody say, oh, the technology is so advanced, it means that they don't understand what it is. They don't know what it is. They don't know how it works. You hear a lot of stories. A lot of people say things like that, like Bob Lazar. Very interesting story. Very interesting. I would definitely tell you to look up Bob Lazar's story, because that is a crazy story. With the ever-growing technology of our era, pictures and videos are oftentimes called into question because of the ease of manipulation. Because with technology now, you can manipulate a lot of these pictures. As a matter of fact, you can actually create this stuff on a computer and say, hey, look, I got a picture of a UFO. And it was all manufactured at home behind their computer. Think about that. So that's, but the undeniable, unrefutable evidence is the evidence of pictured at home behind their computer. Think about that. So that's, but the undeniable, unrefutable evidence is the evidence of photographs that were taken in the 70s, 80s, I'll even say even in the 90s, when we didn't have all this technology. Because you guys all know we didn't have a lot of this technology in the early 90s. Even towards the late 90s, it was still kind of just breaking. A lot of this stuff, or these experts, basically call into question, that is, by those who are awaiting in the wings to debunk any and all visible proof of UFOs as suspects of being hoaxed. That's right. They think everything is hoaxed. But then you have to remember, there's always some type of government plan where they say, oh, well, that was actually a UFO. Well, we got to make sure that the public doesn't realize or know that that's a real UFO. So we're going to take that guy that made that report, and we're going to make sure that he thinks that he's crazy, and we're going to tell everybody, all of our agents, to make sure that to make this guy look crazy, so that way he has no credibility and nobody believes him, and we can keep on going on with the plan. By the way, what is the plan? A lot of people ask, what is the plan, Randall? Can you tell us what the plan is with these UFOs? If you really care about America, you would tell us what's going on with these UFOs. You want me? Do you really want to know, America? Do you really want to know? Do you really want me to tell you guys? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys the truth, because that's my channel. I believe in telling the truth and letting the people know what's going on. So let me tell you what the truth is. The truth is, basically, the time that we're living right now, these events and a lot of these conflicts that are going on with these nations, there's going to be a great deception that's going to happen. Now, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen. Is it going to happen now? Is it going to happen later? I don't know. It really just depends how desperate the people are that are behind the scenes really want to do this. And right now, you're seeing in the political world, as I've been talking about, you've been seeing the Democrats, they're falling apart. So what would they need? We need a distraction. And we need something to be able to distract everybody. So this is what we're going to do. Since we've been funding all these millions and billions of dollars into this black budget that nobody knows about, and we've been working on these alien ships, we're gonna stage an alien invasion. What? You're gonna stage an alien invasion? What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, we're gonna stage an alien invasion. None of these people in the public know that we have this technology. They don't know that we have technology that can basically regrow arms and cells and pretty much make you live almost forever. They don't know that. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this technology to our advantage. That way we can get control of the world. The New World Order? The New World Order are those people that are going to launch this fake staged alien invasion. If you don't believe me, go back to when Ronald Reagan spoke to the United Nations about an outside force that would come, that the possibility of coming to Earth and attacking us. And then he said, remember these lines? All of our differences would go away. Why? Because we would unite to fight the alien invasion. That's the only way you could unite everybody. That's the only way you could do it. You would have to have an alien invasion. You know, I give credit where credit is due. Like I said, my channel is not a big channel, but it's about truth. You know? And if I had 100,000 or 400,000 subscribers, it doesn't matter. I would still give credit where credit is due. If you go to AMTV, the guy that runs that channel on AMTV, he's talking about some real stuff. A couple of people that I know that watch his channel were telling me, man, that guy is crazy. I said, he's not crazy. He's not crazy. He's perfectly normal. He's just telling you something that's outside of your scope. You would never think anything like that. The past couple of days, look at the videos that that guy has been making on AMTV. Go and watch those videos. Also, I would recommend, he has one video talking about exactly what we're talking about right now, the alien invasion, the staged one. Because I'm going to tell you guys something else. There's going to be 2 alien invasions. One is going to be fake and the other one is going to be real. Okay? And the reason the first one is going to be fake, because that's how they're going to unite the nations. They're going to unite all the nations to plan for the real alien invasion that's coming. Military, army, you know, the military, all these people up in there, they know this is what they're saying behind closed doors. They're saying that God is coming. Okay? Not the God that we pray to, but somebody or something else. And they've been tracking this thing, and it's on its way to Earth as we speak. I don't know when that thing is going to be here, but it's going to be here. And they're going to need all the nations of the world to unite to fight this off. And the only way to do it is they got to have first a fake alien invasion. And then when the real alien invasion comes, we're going to be united. But the one thing I will say is, when this being comes, it's not going to be what you think. So be aware of the great deception. And that's all I'm going to say about that. The people that are meant to know are going to know. The people that aren't supposed to know, well, I don't know what to tell you. But that's the truth. So now, the other thing I would recommend that you guys watch is this movie about Nikola Tesla. I keep on forgetting the name of the movie. It's with let me see here. Let me type this. Let me pull this up, because you guys need to watch this movie. The Prestige. Listen to the words that Nikola Tesla, because all this is true. He invented a machine that would... Science does not work the way that we think it does. Some of it does, but the majority of it, like the science that Tesla was doing, was unorthodox. And the thing was, the results that we thought would happen when he was doing his experiments, they never resulted in the way that he predicted. They were different. So that tells you that there's something going on within physics, laws. There's things that we don't understand how they work. And he was by far one of the greatest minds on the planet at the time. Even Albert Einstein said that. He said something along the lines, if you want to know about this, talk to Nikola Tesla. He would know. So, back to the Phoenix Lights.